Hi. If you don't know who I am, I go by the name of King Nipplez, the owner, the president, the loving, the caring caretaker of ByAccident Films. And today we're doing something a little different. We're actually doing a reaction video to the band, Signal Band. If you don't know, I actually worked with them in the past.
Your way, and try to lead you astray, but never let it get to you. Oh Lord, is a blessing. Yeah. It ain't the money on the girls that could make me feel so blessed. Make you from the streets, on promote the streets. Organizers, we getting on bad demanding around.
You know, we did few music videos. You know, not going to brag or anything, but I did give them one of their biggest video to date. Wink, wink.
I wanna make my life a reality.
But yeah, in all seriousness, we have worked in the past. We have done videos together. So yeah, at ByAccident Films, we do photography, we do videography, we do a whole bunch of stuff. But today we are going to be doing a reaction/review video on their two new videos. We Want Our Carnival and Shell. But first thing first, I think I want to do Shell first. So let's take a look at this video, and yeah, I'm going to give you my honest review of what I think of this music video and what I think could have been done to improve, if it needs to be improved. You know, why am I doing this type of videos? Trying to find something to do. I'm like idle lately, just trying to find stuff to do. So let us start this. Okay, so this guy is basically sitting on right here. He has one shoe on, but my problem is, okay, he's sitting right there, but then your eye is naturally going to go to this side first. I would have took him out from here and I would have placed him right there, just so it's just that'll be like the first thing you see. But I don't really get that. Anyways, let's continue. It's only 0 seconds in. Okay, I see what they basically try to do there. If you look here, you will notice that they have a group of people at the top. They're jumping up and down. Now that is actually a pretty cool shot, but my issue with it is pretty bright. So whoever had that white shirt, you're a wicked person. It's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so, or maybe 3 o'clock. So that sun at Monbrose is hitting you direct. So the white shade is just going to blend out in the background. And maybe didn't have like a ND filter or anything. So, but anyways, moving on. 1, 2, let's go. Oh, white shade is their manager. I don't really understand. Like, I've done some questionable things in videos, but I don't get the cut up shirt part. That's a pretty cool shot. Oh, so basically in the lyrics they are saying people always going mad when there's conch shell in the place. So basically what they're trying to represent with their cut up shirts and their movements and everything is basically they going mad. That's what I get in from it. They going mad. And try chilling. What is this white thing? What is your problem? See that man face. Why it looked like Shellan was going to kick the person child? Like what? Ah, boy. And why I could see a little belly. That's a pretty cool shot. Now, why I like that shot so much is because you need like a long lens. And anybody that knows Monbrose know that they at the top by the little iron thing, fence, wall thing. Anyways, so this is in the gardens. I just don't get why the vehicle had to be in the shot. But anyways, that's a pretty cool shot. Zoom in that far. Your hands have to be really steady or else it's going to be very shaky. That liquor shakes, but you could they cut it pretty quick. So it's pretty dark. Now, before we continue, I realize Signal Band has a little trend, a little thing they want to do in every single one of their videos, because it's like I feel like they're a very active band. Okay, now here's my reason why these guys are so active and whatever. You're on stage, you're jumping up and down, you know, you all over the place. I get that, that's cool. But in every single video like I have done for them, okay, maybe not all, because Baby Come Back we weren't really running.
I lost my first love in my life.
But like in majority of the videos, there is always running. Like, why are you guys always running? Like, can we not walk? I'm just saying, or drive. Like, there's always running. I just need to bring that across. But this shot is pretty dark. Now, it could be one or two things. In recording it before all this, it could be like the color grade and didn't really know much about how to correct it or whatever. Or this video was actually shot that dark, but then you could still brighten it up. This is hella dark. Now, my thing is when it comes to shooting people, like a lot of people at once, there's always a feel of like confusion. That's why I never really like to shoot like a large group of people at once, because I always feel like there's confusion in the eye. Like what is going on? What is the purpose? Unless it's something like a party, like an event, like a carnival or something. But then in a situation like this, where it's not much people, but then they're so close together, it looks kind of clustered. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is really going on? That's just me. I would have spread it out and maybe angle it a little different, just to show, you know, like But the other thing is now the sun is at the back of them. Is it at the back of them? Yeah, the sun is at the back of them and the ocean is at the back of them. So because of the time of day, that sunlight is bouncing off the ocean and hitting up there pretty bright. So if you don't have like a ND filter or like a polarizer or something, so you're gonna get a shitload of highlights and blown out spots. Like you see here, even if you pull back the highlights, if you don't have a camera that doesn't have like high dynamic range or doesn't shoot raw, then to pull this back is going to be a headache. But what I would have done differently is probably angle it at a different way, since the sun is at the back of them, probably have it hitting them from the side, or angle it in a way where the sun is actually hitting them directly from the back, but then you need some sort of a light from the front, or else their face is going to be black, it's going to be silhouette. So what I would have done is angle it from the side, let the sun hit them from the side, angle it straight down, get a different angle. And if that area doesn't work, you could go lower down and do the exact same thing. But that shot right there, that's way too bright. That's just my opinion, what I think. Another thing, if you don't have the polarizer or you don't have like an ND filter, the amount of light coming into that camera is going to force you to bump up your f-stop. So now your subject is going to be pretty dark. Now if you don't have light to bounce from the front back onto your subject, it's going to be a headache, unless you want to bump them up in post-production, and then you should be okay a little bit. But it's always better to get it done right when shooting, so you won't have to go back and have that headache, especially if it's someone that doesn't know what they're doing. You remember what I was saying about the background being very blown out and now it's causing everybody to look back and whatnot? You see what I'm saying? It's pretty bright. Like, look at the direction of where the sun is and how it's coming down. I mean, it looks okay, but then we don't settle for okay. Just angle it a little different, let the sun hit them from the side, bump up that f-stop a little bit, and you could all use a reflector to bounce off them, to bounce onto them from the sun. Now another thing I hate to do, but that's just from me, is use the same footage or video clip that I use from the start in the end of that video. Now normally when someone does that, is one or two things. It's either they didn't have enough footage to end it, or they did not plan for an ending, which is majority of people that shoot in music videos right now. They usually just have the idea and whatnot, but then they never really plan for like how to end the video. We plan for the intro, we plan for the middle, we plan for the everything else, but then when it comes to the ending of the video, we never have a plan. Is this the end? Okay, so this is basically the end of the video. The creativity, I'd probably give the creativity probably like 5.5. Maybe 5.5 for creativity and all those things there. But in terms of like the execution of the overall video itself, I'd give it like about a 3.5. 3.5. I'm sorry. The signal, I love you. Anyways, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and tune in for my next video. Bye bye. Now I'm pulling up a lawn chair. Recline, I'm a lounge on you niggas. But stay ahead like a pre-sale. Yeah.